Good day and welcome to another Micrographics vlog. We are an Autodesk partner and reseller. My name is Sean Bauer and I will be presenting this vlog today, 27 November 2024. I am an application engineer and an Autodesk AECO technical consultant with Micrographics. And today's topic is how to create a central model in Autodesk Revit. On the agenda for today, short introduction, then understanding work sharing basics, the Collaborate tab in general with regards to work sharing and how to save a central model, creating local models from the central model for collaboration, synchronizing with central, and then a short demonstration on how the workflow to initiate and create a central model, and then a conclusion. Introduction. What is a central model and why use it? So welcome everyone. In this vlog, we'll dive into the essentials of creating a central model in Autodesk Revit, a critical step in enabling seamless collaboration within your team. But first, what is a central model? Simply put, it's a shared file that acts as the single source of truth for your project. It's stored on a network location where multiple team members can access it, make changes using their local models, and synchronize the updates back to the central model for everybody to work collaboratively. So why is this important? Central models improve efficiency, reduce errors, and allow team members to focus on their specific tasks without interfering with each other's work. Whether you are an architect, engineer, or designer, adopting the approach can significantly streamline your workflow. Understanding work sharing basics. Before jumping into the process, it is essential to understand the concept of work sharing and how work sets fit into the picture. Work sharing in Revit allows you to split a project into manageable chunks called work sets. These work sets can represent different parts of your project, such as architecture, structure, and mechanical elements. Each team member can borrow elements from a work set and make changes, reducing the chance of conflicts. For example, if one person is working on furniture placement while another is adjusting the structural framing, they can do so simultaneously without overwriting each other's changes. Once their work is complete, they sync updates to the central model, ensuring everyone has access to the latest information. So on the Collaborate tab, this is part of how to save as a central model. So to creating the central model, start by opening your Revit project and heading to the Collaborate tab. Click on Worksets button to enable work sharing. Revit will prompt you to divide your project into worksets. You can create worksets based on your team's needs, such as architecture or site or structure, MEP, interior design, kitchen design, landscape, whatever your needs are. Once work sharing is enabled, save your project to a shared location such as a network drive. When you click on the Collaborate icon or tool within the Collaborate tab next to Worksets, the Collaborate dialog opens up. Here you get asked whether you would like to save within your network, which is a central model, or in the cloud, which will be a cloud model. Today we'll focus on the central model. You can either go click on the quick access toolbar on the save button or in the file drop down and select save once you've clicked OK on the Collaborate dialog box and select it within your network. Once you've clicked on save, Revit will prompt you saying this is the first time that the project has been saved since work sharing was enabled. This project will therefore become the central model. Do you want to save this project as the central model? You can select yes to make this model your central model. This ensures that the file becomes the master version, accessible to all members from their local models, for their local models. Make sure the network location is reliable and accessible to avoid disruptions. Creating local models from the central model. Once the central model is ready, team members need to create their local models for their day-to-day work. Navigate to the shared location where the central model is saved. When opening the central model file the first time in Revit, the Create New Local dialog appears, indicating that you will create a local copy of it. This creates a local model on your computer while maintaining the connection to the central model. Save your local model in a personal directory on your computer to improve performance and prevent network lags. Local models allow you to work independently while maintaining a link to the central model for syncing your updates later. Synchronizing with the central. The collaboration doesn't stop at creating the local model or the central model. It's all about keeping them in sync. This is where the Synchronize with Central feature comes in. To sync your work, you can go to the Collaborate tab and click on Synchronize with Central. That icon is also available on your quick access toolbar next to your save icon. It's good practice to synchronize frequently throughout the day to avoid conflicts or losing work. Also, before you leave for the day, always sync to ensure your progress is shared with the team. Okay, now I will do a short demonstration on how to create a central model. So let's see everything we've discussed in action. You have the option to start a new project and create a central file, or use an existing one. I will open an existing project to create the central model. So first thing is navigate to the Collaborate tab and start worksets. These are the worksets. You can rename them. These are the default worksets given to you by Revit, enabling the work sharing. Once that has been initiated, here you can go and create additional ones. You can name them as you please, as you require. Then you can make that new workset also the active workset or not. Here you can change the active workset if you'd like to work on a different workset. Once you've done this, you can click on Save. Once you click on Save, it will prompt you that this is the first time you're creating your central model. Now you have a central model. Here you can synchronize with central once you've completed your work. As it's good practice not to work on the central model, I will close this project, central model. If you hover over the icon, you will see that it is called a central model. If I open it now or navigate to the file structure and folder structure to find it, you will see when you open it for the second time, you are prompted that you are going to create a local copy of the central model. This is now the local model. If I decide to make a change and I synchronize, this will pop up. The Synchronize with Central. Here you're able to relinquish your work sets and the elements that you worked on, or the ones that you created yourself. And you can save this file locally and after you synchronized with Central. If I close the file, you can continue working on it on another day. That concludes the demonstration on how to create a central file and then create a local copy of it. So in the conclusion, let's quickly recap what we've learned today about creating a central model in Autodesk Revit and why it's a game changer for collaboration in design projects. So why it's important for collaboration. Central models are the backbone of Revit work sharing. They ensure that your team has a unified source of truth, enabling everyone to work together seamlessly without stepping on each other's toes. This is especially crucial for large, complex projects where multiple disciplines need to stay aligned. How worksets organize your project for multi-user editing. By splitting the project into manageable parts, worksets allow team members to focus on specific areas without disrupting others. This leads to better productivity and minimizes conflicts during design. The process of creating and saving a central model. We've gone through the step-by-step process to set up a central model. It's a straightforward method to establish a shared file that everyone can access and use for their local models. So how to create local models and synchronize updates. We've demonstrated how team members can create local models, work independently, and keep the central model updated using the Synchronize with Central feature. This ensures the entire team stays on the same page. By implementing these steps, you can streamline your collaboration process, reduce errors, and deliver top quality designs efficiently. It's all about working smarter together. If you found this video helpful, please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe for future vlogs. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact us here at Micrographics. Thank you again, and goodbye.